From the company who can milk a cash cow almost as well as Disney comes the internet sensation that has people all over the world staring at their computer screen saying, "Geez, you can get paid for this?" Nostalgia Critic. Behold, a comedian with a screechy high-pitched voice, like Sam Kinison, only you wish this one died instead of him, getting recognition for doing what no other person online has ever done, like scream loudly,
God!
Get facts wrong,
This is the Top 11 Nostalgia Critic Fuck-Ups Part 3!
force painful memes,
A bat! Credit card! They brought the coke again! Being lived at an each moment!
and act like his opinion is the only one that matters. Seriously, do you guys even read YouTube comments? Watch this entitled nitpicking crybaby give birth to a million other entitled nitpicking crybabies, each one more desperate to ride his coattails to internet fame and glory. Kinda like what he did originally. Question how this whiny little tool actually got so much attention that Hollywood constantly tries to take him down for critiquing their worst piece of shit material. Yeah, taking down a review of Cat in the Hat isn't going to change anyone's opinion on it, guys. Endure a man with so little talent that you'll be asking yourself how he keeps getting celebrities you didn't know you wanted to meet. Holy shit, is that Rufio? He looks amazing. Oh look, it's Pinky and the Brain swearing at each other. How the hell did he get there? Aw, come on! Sit back and enjoy an overly unqualified twit rip apart terrible movies and shows, even though he's made terrible movies and shows. Witness him clarifying when an obviously bad film is obviously bad. Debate the ongoing question raised with every episode. What really counts as nostalgic? I mean, Jurassic World? Really? That's still in theaters, dude. And see a man do what you know you should be getting paid to do. But he just got to it a little bit faster than you did. Nanny, nanny, nanny. Starring the black guy, the short chick, Rachel Beams, Blasphemy, that guy who's probably funnier than everybody, Memes, Way Too Many Favors, and White Privilege, The Job. If you're gonna download this, you better make it quick, because you never know when... Oh, fuck you guys.
Hello, I'm the Nostalgia Critic guy, remember?
This place goes one day without an explosion!
Okay, that's a thing.
Alright, hold it right there!
Chair? What?
Alright, buddy, what parallel universe is this?
What?
I've been in hypersleep for the last 15 years, and I wake up to this upside-down, topsy-turvy world.
What are you talking about?
I went online to research the media of the last 15 years, and I saw RoboCop, Poltergeist, Willy Wonka, and The Day the Earth Stood Still.
Yeah, those are reboots.
What?
Reboots?
Like a remake?
Kinda, except calling it a reboot gives an excuse to suck.
Why would you want to remake something that's already perfect? It's like remaking Planet of the Apes.
Oh, that one was so good we remade it twice!
Twice?
Yeah, we thank Tim Burton for that one.
Tim Burton, that groundbreaking visionary of original content.
You're gonna want to sit down. Remakes have been commonplace for years, but people forget when it was of an iconic film that everybody loved, it was not only seen as bad taste to do a remake of it, but also not profitable. However, that was all changed when Tim Burton started coining the phrase reimagining. Suddenly, the film wasn't seen as trying to make something good even better, but rather show a different interpretation from a likable artist. This is what made us all fall for something as obviously stupid as the reimagining of Planet of the Apes. I know what you're thinking. Seriously? You guys couldn't tell back then that this was going to be really, really, really fucking bad? You weren't there, man. You weren't there for the incredible advertising that tricked the dumb out of us. Everywhere the stars and the director went, they all said the same thing. It's not a remake, it's a reimagining. I just wanted to do an action film, and Planet of the Apes seemed like a cool environment to do it in. And judging by the trailer, it kinda looked like it would work. Okay, this wasn't thought-provoking commentary, but it was a war to take back the planet from those damn dirty apes. And to tell you the truth, it kinda looked awesome. Led to a big box office opening and an even bigger response of people saying, "Son of a bitch, they got us again! When will we wake up?" Well, no time soon, as even today, shitty reboots are just as popular as ever. Was it really worth it? Well, let's find out with Tim Burton's reimagining of...
You just left in the middle of the conversation. I shot your leg 4 times.
Oh, that's why I'm smoking. Hey, Malcolm?
Yep. Oh.
Show Kimmy Schmidt her around and convince her this isn't a parallel universe. Oh, get Tamara too. Where the hell is she? Oh, yeah. Well, I'm sure you can improvise.
Oh boy, this means I get to introduce you to Key and Peele for the first time.
I really only like comedy about football players' names.
This is Tim Burton's Planet of the Apes. The film opens up with... Boy, I thought the effects would be a little better than this. Actually, it's a test pilot monkey trained by Mark Wahlberg, who spends most of his time with the space chimps and listening to painful character exposition about himself.
Something to tell you, when you gonna make that kind of commitment?
Frank, I told you I would marry you when I get back home. It's legal now. But they come across the most dangerous thing in any sci-fi movie. Space stuff! Yeah, you know, space stuff. Nobody knows what it is, but as long as you say some technobabble with the words electromagnetic thrown in, it suddenly can do anything.
Take initial radiation, gamma ray readings. It's an electromagnetic storm.
Bingo! Now a city of apes can happen. But when a monkey gets sucked in and they're about to abort, Wahlberg grabs his own space sperm, endangering everybody on board to rescue him. So just keep in mind, everything that's about to happen in this movie all happened because of Wahlberg's monkey love. That'll have 2 more meanings as the film goes on, but we'll get to that. The blah blah electromagnetic blah 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 knocks Wahlberg on his ass, causing him to crash onto an unknown planet. Oh, R2, how are we gonna get out of this mess? But of course, he comes across a horrible discovery.
Monkey! Ironic!
He's attacked by Cirque du Soleil just in time to witness the first of so many bad in-jokes.
Take your stinking hands off me, you damn dirty human!
I know. We're refunding your money now. So the first thing you might notice is that the makeup in this movie is actually pretty spectacular. I mean, this film is over 14 years old, and they look even more convincing than the newer Planet of the Apes movies. It's actually one of the few things that the remake did better than the original. The one downside, though, is that the makeup clearly must have cost a lot of money, as they clearly didn't have enough to pay the actors to come back and redub their lines. It sounds like they say everything with a mouthful of gorilla dung.
We think you should see it.
Put up with your nonsense.
You like to freshen up?
They're not dumb.
That would be expensive.
Exactly.
Humans.
Simply sterilize them all.
I have no patience for these society dinners.
Jesus, did these people get speaking lessons from Biggest Dickus?
The senator's daughter flirts with blasphemy.
Let me come with you, Pantheith. I may be a servant and Seville Quethieth. It also doesn't help that they forgot to put Paul Giamatti in his ape makeup. Oh, wait, never mind.
Get them out and get them clean!
Split them up into which group of metaphors we want to assign each of them. You're a pet metaphor. You're a slave metaphor. You're a lower poverty metaphor. Yeah, it's kind of hard to figure out how even the commentary is supposed to work. In the original, it's just switched around. Apes are smart and humans are dumb. It's easy to comprehend. But in this one, sometimes they speak, sometimes they don't. Sometimes apes are shocked by their intelligence, but other times it seems commonplace. Sometimes they're pets, but other times they're servants with other apes. They're trying to throw in so much obvious commentary that it's not making any sense in the realm of its own world. I mean, when's the last time you saw a movie about slavery where the slave owner was like, oh yes, I'll go and make dinner after I figure out whether or not you can speak English, and then maybe we'll play fetch for about a half hour. Boop. So Wahlberg, along with the other humans, are put in cages captured by the apes.
How many times do I have to tell you, wear your gloves when you handle humans?
Especially when you're touching Chris Christopherson.
But unfortunately, they're worth more intact.
Keep your eye on this one. He's feisty.
Yes, he looked at you with pure fear and put up no fight in being captured. Did the definition of feisty change in this world? This leads to our most darling character in the entire film, Thade, played by Tim Roth.
I apologize for my lateness, Senator. They'll beat their chests and ask for my help. Your family, above all, have been compassionate. We are not just soldiers. We are friends.
Oh, how do I describe him? Imagine Chris Lambert and Clint Eastwood fucked a monkey. And that monkey got a kidney stone while also being constipated at the same time.
Give me absolute power.
Then, wait, I'm not finished. Then somebody took sandpaper, rubbed it all over his face, balls, and vocal cords, and the only way he can feel better is by constantly trying to bite his upper lip.
Alert the outposts.
While doing a Kirk Douglas impression upside down covered in pubic hair. Tim Roth! There are no words to describe how amazingly over the top he is. He's a human-hating general who's really given no reason for his prejudice, but by God, it makes up like 80% of his dialogue.
You took in stray humans. The human problem cannot be solved. The human rights faction. The humans once and for all. The humans infest the provinces. The human culture takes place below the waist.
Well, if you hate him so much, why don't you marry him? Haha.
Even in scenes where you have no idea what's going on, he's a riot. Like, look at this scene where he promises to get his niece a pet.
Oh, isn't she pretty? I'll get that.
What the hell just happened there? Is he so intimidating that he's butt-fucking his mind? Is he tickling behind his ear, which happens to be Giamatti's G-spot? I still to this day have no clue what's going on. But thankfully, this distracted from the rest of the weird that was going on. Thank you, Tim Roth. You phased out one uncomfortable invasion of personal space with another uncomfortable invasion of personal space. You'll find he's quite good at that. But an ape named Ari, played by future Tim Burton trope Helena Bottom Carter, breaks in to fight for human rights.
Just can't stand by while human beings are being mistreated, tortured, mutilated. Hey, if you want me to stop, give up your filthy business.
Why does her acting sound like William Shatner if it was dubbed by a martial arts movie?
They can be taught to live with us as equals. Because our cities encroach upon their habitat. I mean, the army burns the bodies before they're examined.
Spock, don't make me kung fu this garment.
Sell him to me.
He's wild. They're both wild.
Then I'll buy them both.
Thus, Ari lives out every woman's dream of buying Mark Wahlberg as we partake in this movie's favorite pastime, awkward line holding. What do I mean by that? Well, in most movies, they'll usually leave a pause after a really good line because, hey, it's a really good line, you should let it sink in. But here, they just kind of hold after any random line.
And wash your hands before dinner.
Do you have a towel?
In the time before time.
We should move quickly.
These are not good lines! Holding on them only makes us focus on how poorly written they are. But are you posing for the laugh track that's supposed to go over them?
Do you have a towel?
That's so Thade. We'll be right back. So, Wahlberg picks his way out of the easiest prison to break out of ever, while helping the other humans break out of the even easier prisons to break out of ever. Gee, it's a shame these things haven't created steel. Oh, fucking wait! They then somehow find the house that's holding the kid that was sold as a pet. Wow, you look so sexy, Lisa. Something interrupt this! Oh, thank monkey Jesus! Oh my God, it's those things we were totally okay serving us just a moment ago.
You're lucky I found you before they did. You're surrounded.
Ari also finds herself getting wrapped up in the escape.
Why did you help me?
You're not usual.
What is so unusual about him? Why is everybody like, watch him, he's feisty, oh, you're so unusual, you're so unique. I mean, we know he's different because we're the audience, but to everyone else, he does nothing different. Hell, if anything, he does less than everybody else. So why does he get all this attention?
Yes, but this one seems different.
You have this main character feel that we want to emphasize as interesting because we forgot to write you interesting.
When I was little, I used to sneak outside the city walls, making shays away.
But Thade eventually finds out about their escape.
She's helping them. I saw her myself.
Please stop touching me there.
She had no choice.
Please.
They threatened her life.
You're like 20 sexual harassment suits waiting to happen.
I'll report the matter to the Senate myself.
Well, that's about the most obviously labeled secret passage imaginable. Why don't you just tell Bruce Wayne to hang up this sign? Giamatti and his goons follow them, but Wahlberg scares them away with his weapons.
I'm probably just in the way right now, so why don't I just get going?
He'll lead them to us.
Unlike the two we clearly saw escape not 2 seconds ago. But hey, we're looking to embarrass a credible good actor. Hell, I think that's the whole purpose of this movie's existence.
What is that?
Messenger.
It talks.
Sorcery. It's not sorcery, it's science.
Ah yes, science. Something foreign to this world that yet somehow has an understanding of what planets are.
Give me absolute power to rid this planet of the humans once and for all.
Just don't use steel on our prison bars. We're kind of random with our science. But Thade is told that his father, played by Charlton Heston, is literally on his deathbed.
I don't have much time.
My career will be dead soon.
Break it.
Yeah, I just kind of figured Heston always had a gun hidden somewhere.
This has the power of 1,000 spears. I warn you, their ingenuity goes hand in hand with their cruelty.
Wow, as an NRA spokesman, I think this speech is literally killing him.
Damn them.
I will stop them, Father.
Damn them. Damn them all to hell.
Really, movie? You couldn't even do a serious death scene without a little tee-hee-ha-ha in there? First of all, you did this kind of joke already.
You damn dirty human!
And over the mountains of laughter that your denial created, it didn't go over very well. Second, you ruined what's supposed to be a sad moment with a dumb joke. I mean, are you supposed to feel bad or snicker at this scene? I don't think the invisible laugh track we were talking about earlier would react very well here.
Damn them all to hell!
I think the writer needs more Prozac.
In a time of uncertainty, only one candidate has all the answers.
I want a politician I know I can trust.
Somebody who speaks the truth and tells it like it is.
Somebody I know who won't lie and manipulate me for their own gain.
Your honest presidential candidate is here, with General Thade.
Most people say I look like a trustworthy guy. Someone I can get a beer with. A beer made out of the blood of stinking humans. I mean hops. Lots of hops.
In the tradition of other obviously not bad guys, like Zachary Hale Comstock, Senator Palpatine, and Skeletor, comes a politician who knows how to benefit all mankind.
It's clear the Republicrats are trying to take away your freedoms. Your freedoms to submit to me. Well, it's like my father used to say. That's what he said before he ate my children.
Thade knows how to keep communication open, listening to all the concerns of every voter he encounters.
Most people say that I'm socially awkward because I invade their personal space. But they're just not good friends like my pal Jesse here. I know we are friends because I have verbally clarified that we are friends. We are friends, right?
Yes, we're friends.
We are friends. He doesn't mind giving up his humanity for a life of obedience.
What?
Thade has the answers you all have questions to.
I like someone rugged and wild for my president.
But a good leader is only as good as his second in command. And I need somebody who clearly understands human beings. That's why I've chosen a valuable vice president.
That's right, stupid humans! You can completely trust that I and this literal man-animal have your best interests in mind.
Whether it's domination,
or gold,
or whatever else there is, you can rest assured that we will always be there for you.
Because if a tyrannical overlord is going to rule you anyway, it might as well be from a party you don't know.
So Thade and Turo, because honestly, we're kind of surprised we got this far.
Stop touching me there.
No.
I insist.
Shut up.
Thade and Turo, paid for by the kinetic need of enforcing effective laws.
So they come across the forbidden area that's supposed to keep humans out with scarecrows. As you can see, they're clearly doing a bang-up job. This world makes no sense! Anyway, they come across a camp where the apes are waiting, so they try to cross the lake.
Just grab the reins with one hand, you hold on to this horn as tight as you can with the other.
Wow, great horseback riding lesson there, Mark. That's right up there with the surf ninja's method of teaching surfing.
Bend your knees, move your arms.
Nothing but the ape's finest here.
Oh, pain bag!
They make it across, leaving Atar, played by Michael Clark Duncan, to relay the bad news.
They were carried by horses. Our horses, sir.
What is happening right now? This isn't ape acting, folks. I think Tim Roth just realized his role in 4 Rooms is no longer his most embarrassing role.
Forgive me, my friend. I'm not angry with you.
Is that what that was? Anger? I thought you had lice in your crotch or something.
Form division! Sound the call to war!
Rev up your computer-generated mouths! So, while all the monkeys march, the humans clearly mope.
I'd like to see your world.
Probably prod you and poke you and throw you in a cage, too.
You protect me.
You know, this scenario is strange enough already. I don't think this edition of Spanking the Monkey is absolutely essential. Oh, and look, you make Googly Face sad. Seriously, what reaction is that even supposed to be? So they find Mark Wahlberg's ship, known to the apes as the sacred holy land of Kalima. Try the human hearts, I hear they're delicious. But it appears to be a little dated.
But these ruins are thousands of years old.
I was just here a few days ago.
Of course, like most religions, this one started because the founders didn't know how to brush dust away.
Ship has nuclear power, so it's supposed to last forever.
Oh good, and the wires are nuclear too? The knobs, all the connecting lines lasted thousands and thousands of years? Beautiful, you should open a Wahlburgers here. But word spreads through the villages pretty fucking fast when you think about it, as many more people want to join Wahlberg.
The story is spreading through the villages. They all want to see this human who defies the apes.
Yes, and as we've clearly seen before, nobody has ever stood up to the apes. But he just did it in such a disinterested way. We then see Ari meets up with Faye to try and trade herself for the human survival.
Forgive me.
Oh boy. You know, Fade, there's only so many Facebook profile pictures I can switch out of you and your hilarious faces. My anger picture from Inside Out would like a turn. But he gives her a pretty definite no and returns her back to the humans. This leads to our big battle the next morning as...
We can do this just as well.
Look, I know you can. I need you back there with them, okay?
Oh, fucking gee, I wonder what's going to happen.
Let me go with him.
No.
Let me prove I can help.
No, I need you here with me.
Really? You needed to repeat that? You really think we missed the incredibly subtle foreshadowing of what's about to occur? Why, dumbass kid, what are you doing here?
I'm part of this. Get back! No! I'm staying.
I signed up to be the idiot pawn in this stinker, and I'm gonna live up to my uselessness!
Oh my god, he fell! I mean, what? What? I really thought he was gonna be an important and useful character. I'm sure glad they didn't make him the Scrappy-Doo of shit-eating tools. Of course Wahlberg goes to save him and gets back to the ship, using the last of the nuclear power to blow them sky high. Alright kids, start ripping some hands off and make some wishes. They apparently survive that. Their armor must be made of a million sunblock. But Thay decides he's tired of this human.
I'm tired of this human.
I summon the battle cry of my testicles being tightened.
They partake in a fight with more strings being pulled than government. Thay even tries to kill Wahlberg via facial. But suddenly a ship is seen falling from the sky.
And now we all know the origins of Lancelot Link.
Sir, the prophecy is true. Themos has returned to us.
But even though he seems to get along with Wahlberg and the apes mistake him for the savior, they still just let him fall under attack and apparently not do anything.
Have fun, Fade! We'll just stay out here and pick ticks out of our asses. Play nice with God!
Piss off, Messiah. Unless you know how to get my whole character in an Avengers movie, I'm not interested.
But at least one person comes in to apparently discover the truth.
This is where you're from. We brought you here. It's the truth. We lived in peace together.
Well, outside of exploiting and even killing you for our space programs, but outside of that, a very imprisoned peace.
He's lying. Help me, my friend.
Come on, don't make me act more like a Care Bears villain than I already am.
Everything I have believed is a lie. You and your family have betrayed us.
This human I was going to kill a second ago, I now completely abandon my religion for. Long live the flying spaghetti monster! Thade is imprisoned as Wahlberg finds the location of the storm and hopes to get home through it. After just a little bit more awkwardness.
I have to leave now.
You know, one day they'll tell a story about a human who came from the stars.
That was pretty fucking gross. You couldn't quite sell us on the bestiality thing there, Burton. That was pretty uncomfortable. To be fair, though, I do believe the kiss between the monkey and the human more than I believe the kiss between the human and the human.
Maybe you'll come back.
Whoa, wait, do we have a thing? That went completely over my head.
I guess I love you or whatever, bye.
Well, I'm sorry. I dig monkeys. Now, if you'll excuse me, there's an orangutan with lipstick on her ass that's waiting for me to come home. Clyde! He goes through the storm and crash lands back home. No, I'm right, really, it loosened up my muscles. When we get a twist, just as massive, just as shattering, and just as disturbing as the original Planet of the Apes. Oh my! Come again? Movie! Movie! Hello? Movie! Movie!
Yes, you.
How the fuck did that happen? Not only do we have no idea how Thade could have done this as there's no other ships, but the timeline suggests you can't really alter the present, just help it become what it already is. But even taking that out of the equation, what are the chances that Thade taking over the Earth results in the exact same outcome as our society? I mean, look at the monument! It's not even a little to the left! It's in the exact same location as everything else is in our world! And the police uniforms, and the cars, and the buildings! And was this part of Thade's plan? Like, before he died years and years ago, he was telling some architects?
You know, I have some plans. Just some architectural designs that maybe you could put in place in the future, because I kind of came from a world ruled by humans. It's a long story, but I saw this world and they were good designs. They were just really good designs, strong stuff, and if you could just duplicate that as best as possible, try to get it down, guys, like really to the letter, because if one of those humans from that society was to crash land here, it'd be like, oh my god, I'm home, and they see like my face on the Lincoln Memorial. You don't know who Lincoln is, he's a guy, but he would see it and just be like, oh my god, oh you damn dirty apes, and just, his mind would be blown. So if you could just really get that as close as humanly possible, I'd be very appreciative. So good luck with that, and fade out.
So yeah, all of humanity has been taken over by monkeys, the human race is practically extinct, all because of why again? Monkey love. So if there's anything that this film is clearly trying to get across, don't do it. That's the only thing I got out of this film. It looks nice. I mean, the makeup is amazing and the attention to detail on how they move and so forth is really something to admire. But even as dumb action movies go, I mean, really just bare bone cool stuff, it's still just awkward. Everyone acts a little too weird to be invested and the main characters are sticks in the mud, so you don't really care if they win or not. Sometimes you get a good character actor giving a good performance, but even they can't fight against faulty sci-fi and forced commentary that we already know is gonna be done, well, better than the original. Thankfully, we see some other good films from Burton because this one was definitely a bad monkey to sit through. And like I said, this isn't the first film to start the big reboot craze, but is the first one to show it could be popular and make a lot of money. And also show very clearly that idiots like us will be duped into anything.
Okay, I've come to terms with the fact that this world has completely run out of original ideas.
The faster you learn that, the better.
But that also means that I can see one of my favorite childhood cartoons up on the big screen again in all of its glory.
I wouldn't go looking for that. You might not like what you find.
Thanks for Key and Peele.
Hey, everyone should see the substitute teacher. Critic. What will she find?
Her destiny.
No! We finally really did it! You maniacs! You fucked it up! Ah, damn you! Damn you all to hell!
Oh my god! I cannot wait to see this movie! High five!
Do you have a towel?